we've got with us Ashok Gautam, Senior Vice President and Head Global Markets Treasury of Axis Bank, who joins in on the show. Ashok, thanks very much for joining in. Now, we have been seeing that system liquidity shortfall of late, but there has been that orderly injection of liquidity in terms of the OMO operations. We also had the 50 basis points CRR cut. Do you think that all of this is enough to boost the liquidity that we are seeing in the system?
At this point of time, what we are seeing that liquidity is not such a big concern, but that deficit remains in the system. Yesterday's LAF numbers were at 147,000 crores negative, and today, because of the reporting Friday, we have got two LAFs, morning as well as the evening. But what we believe that certainly these negative LAF numbers in the system are certainly way beyond the RBI's comfort zone, which they have been repeatedly saying is plus minus 1% of the NDTL. So what we believe that going forward, we'll have to see whether this OMOs will continue, because today is a very interesting day where the OMO as well as the auction both are of the same quantum. Usually there is a difference. So this time it is 12,000 crores both. Next week there is no auction, so I doubt that there will be any OMO next week, but probably some of the market participants might be looking for it. But the next stated auction which is now remaining is only on the 9th March. So could be in that week we may see another OMO announcement.
Sure, but Ashok, the question does also remain that do you think that both of these measures are enough to soothe the liquidity deficit in the system, or do you say come the next policy we could perhaps see a further cut in the CRR?
Next 3 weeks are going to be quite interesting. We have budget coming on 16th, then on 15th we have RBI policy, and then 14th is the railway budget. So market will be very eagerly waiting for that week to come. We believe that probably another 50 basis point CRR cut seems to be on the table, but certainly RBI would also like to see, or maybe the people who are making policy there would like to see what comes out in the budget, whether they take a further call on the repo cut or not. But I believe that within March month, repo is not on the table, but certainly a 50 basis point CRR cut is on the table.
Not tinkering with the repo, the reverse repo, CRR 50 basis points cut. What about bond yields? How do you see them shaping up?
Bond yield, what we see that going forward, bonds movement will be on the basis of what are the expectations for the next year. Currently, what we believe that the bonds will be in the range from, they are currently at 8.20 or so they will be in a range of 8.10 to 8.30 unless something dramatic and drastic we see in the market. But what we believe that the action in the bond market will commence when the budget is announced and what type of deficit numbers are being projected by a government. And what we are seeing from Axis Bank and what we believe that there could be a borrowing program announced of around 5.25 to 5.50 lakh crores for the next year. And that will also certainly be dependent upon what deficit numbers are being projected.